at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Brunson. Tries it from 19. Conley with some nice D. Here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. They set the screen. Towns for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Conley. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy. Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
Randall is screen on Edwards. Anunoby passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he makes it. Conley's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. It's good.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. McDaniels, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Brunson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Brunson gets it to go.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Left side McDaniels. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Edwards against Anunoby. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Ooh, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Bridges. At the line, he'll shoot 3. The play will be reviewed on
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Randall against Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Randall. Robinson on the wing. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 5 now.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Bridges. They get it back. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
It's a tie game in New York. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Miles McBride. Then there's the Chua. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Count it. Good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Outside Hart. For 3. Reed with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Dillingham. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well Keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Able to connect from the mid-range when given the opportunity. Nice shot that time from Dante DiVincenzo.
Pass to Garza. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Reed from downtown, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Hart, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
Knicks trail by 4. It's Hart on the wing. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Garza. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo got it. 2 for 5 now.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Dillingham. McBride covers. Reed for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Alexander Walker. Hart with it. Right side McBride. 4-3. Fires hitting the triple. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Shannon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trail by 4. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Offensive board. Garza's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. On the take. Here's Shannon. Naz Reid has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hitting 3. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Hart from long range. That one doesn't drop.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely. a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A new lineup here for New York. And that one's good for Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
From deep, Conley gets the three to fall. Conley's got 9 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And it's good for 2.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Conley against Brunson. 4 on the clock. Randle outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Randle pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Outside Robinson. Outside Brunson. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randle called him a high IQ player and a perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure. Thanks, Allie. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Robinson. Back to Brunson. Another shot. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
43.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Poke loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, the breakaway! Edwards gets it done on the run.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Brunson, that is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Towns. And here's the fast break. Anunoby for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. .26 seconds left in the third. Here's Dillingham. McBride covers. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McBride. Out to DiVincenzo. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Sims in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. McBride passes to DiVincenzo.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Lets it fly. Outside for Randall. 4 on the clock. Brunson with it. Towns covering. Here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Conley with the drive. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Towns finds Conley. Gobert hammers it home.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Knicks trail by 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kicks it out to Anunoby. McDaniels against Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Randall is screen on Edwards. Anunoby for 3. Connects from downtown.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Towns outside.
58-55.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Edwards looking for an opening. Clock at 6 for 3. Conley. And it's New York with a rebound.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
It's kept alive. And so they foul intentionally. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Edwards against Anunoby. Towns for three.
Mitchell Robinson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
More often than not, Conley's the table setter. He's been the finisher tonight.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to McDaniels. Misses the three. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. On the run out, Brunson finishes at the rim.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And he buries it. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Back to Daniels. Takes a three. And nails the tray.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall. Money.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Now Brunson. Outside for Randall. Anunoby on the wing. And buries it from deep.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the game going here with the first basket for New York.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Lillard outside. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. And the three ball is good.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Brunson gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bridges with the steal. Lillard against Brunson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Kicks it out to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pass to Trent. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Another shot. In deep, Robinson drops it in. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Lillard. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Kicks it down to Middleton. Portis in the post, guarded by Robinson. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Portis trains both of them. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And Portis throws it down.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Bucks trail by 6. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. And Giannis gets it to go.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Knicks. They're and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Josh Hart out there with Achua. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5. Home in the paint. There the group. New York will start the second.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Wright. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Pass to Hart. DiVincenzo against Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Achua. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup is good. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Achua in the corner. McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Wright kicks to Jackson. Tipped away. Over to the left wing. Beauchamp. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Now here's DiVincenzo. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. In the corner, right with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks leading by 3. the ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Sims in the corner. Floats one up. Count it. Good. Sims has got his first 2 points. 1:41 left in the first half. And right, here we go. Now, Connaughton. Prince outside. Off target from outside. There's the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Wright. Lays it up off the glass. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to account for Jelon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
DiVincenzo passes to Achua. Here's McBride. Fires for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep, Prince. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Hart kicks to DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
He just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lopez, a screen on DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Lopez has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks. And here is Hart. Here's DiVincenzo. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
36-28. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 36. The Bucks 28. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. 6 to shoot. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Trent kicks to Lillard. A 3-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
It's up a 3, and it's Lillard again missing. The Knicks leading by 6. And here's Clemson outside. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Middleton against Brunson. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Brunson with some nice D. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Portis. Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Knicks. Milwaukee has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo using his size!
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Lillard misses. New York leading by 7. Brunson right side. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Bridges for 3. And again, New York with the triple. Bucks trail by 11.
51-40.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Portis. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Bridges outside. Randall a screen on Lillard. Bridges for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bridges with the steal. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. They're leading by 8. Hart with it. Here's McBride, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Shot clock at 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Up top, McBride. Guarded by Wright. Now here's DiVincenzo. The 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Right down low, defended by Hart. Lopez, no luck. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now Hart. Pass to Achiuwa. Three-pointer on the way. The putback. And the rebound goes to Lopez. It's tipped. Here's McBride. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
They set the screen. Pass to Beauchamp. Now Jackson. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Jackson has the open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Beauchamp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jackson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And the 3 ball is good.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Brunson against Lillard. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closer. Bridges up top. Down Down to 5 on the shot clock. Handle no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Brunson off the dribble. Randall finds Bridget. New York moving it around. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. For the 3, sinks the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
So a close game sees New York take. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Conley. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Trent for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Pass to Gobert. Prince against Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Over Lillard. It's hauled in by Portis. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. Minnesota again missing. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Prince finds Antetokounmpo from outside the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pure from three-point range.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. That one's good for 2.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And the basket by Trent.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
For 3, Conley. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. Lillard against Edwards. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Trent on the wing. This one for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Trent's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Conley. Edwards for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
The kick out to Conley. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Trent outside. Out to Lillard, launches a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Shannon in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Shannon. Reid sets a screen. All alone. Right with the board.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Wright.
Nicely executed break there. I mean, Middleton finishing it off strong.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. The Bucks leading by 9. And here's Green from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Right outside. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Johnson comes in for Green. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Middleton is checked in for Connaughton. Timberwolves trail by 6. They set the pick. Pass to Reid. Here's Shannon. Now Alexander-Walker. Right side Reid. Shoots over Jackson. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Outside Johnson. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
They grab the combination of, and they're not happy with the call here. Coaches get...
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Middleton. Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Takes the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Bucks leading by 6. Wright on the left side. Outside Johnson. Here's Dillingham, pounded by Wright. Reed for 3. No good on the shot. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Dillingham. And the layup is good off the glass. Dillingham's got his first points of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Milwaukee leading by 6. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. $40 left in the first half of this one. Johnson with it. Jackson the screen. And Johnson is good for 3. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Reed for 3. On target from range. Reed's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Middleton. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he's still...
Oh, Edwards soars into... Finish the lob.
Well, the athleticism Edwards has is off the chart. He makes those alley-oop catches look effortless.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Trent outside. Out to Lillard. Portis with a screen on Conley. Lillard with the bucket. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley looking for an opening. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo to pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Pass to Prince. From deep. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Here's Gobert. Towns outside. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Second chance shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Trent outside. The 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Conley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent from long range. Trent on the wing. Dillingham checked in for Mike Conley.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Minute 32 left in the 3rd. Knocked loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
The Bucks leading by 4. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 5 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Reed. Pass to Garza. Fires for 3. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And here's Wright from the arc. No good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Alexander Walker. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Right side Johnson. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bucks ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham, and it's Garza in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Just 3 to shoot. Middleton. Alexander-Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. And he drives in. Pass to Reid from downtown. The offensive rebound. Here's Shannon from the arc. He drops it from range.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Kicks it out to Middleton. 16 feet out. And no good. Nice D from Alexander-Walker. Here's Dillingham, pounded by Wright. Here's Reid, and it's all tied up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
To take the lead, knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jackson. Trent, he's checked in for Johnson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Over Edwards. Lillard with the bucket.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Bucks trail. Lillard outside. From outside the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Here's Conley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Conley. To stop the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. For 3, here's Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Right wing. It's tipped. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Conley against Lillard. Let's go with a three.
And I just love how he uses his lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. He connects! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Lillard against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. This one for three. No good from three-point range. And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Portis in at center, blocking down the middle. Gobert with a screen on Middleton. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Conley. Lillard passes to Middleton. Got a piece of it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Trent from long range. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Middleton. Trent outside. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. McDaniels finds Conley. Daniels. Towns a screen on Trent. McDaniels with it. Portis picks him up. And a deep 3 from Towns. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Kicks it out Towns, fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint. Huge
Bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
From deep, Conley. The shot off that time. Trent outside. Middleton with it. An open look for Portis. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So Milwaukee wins it. It was touch and go there for a while. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Anunoby on the wing along with Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard.
Yeah, Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Brunson, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Anunoby, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the wing right side. Towns looking around. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Brunson. They're running. Got a piece of it. Robinson passes to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Brunson. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. Michael Conley picks one up.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Now here's Edwards. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Towns. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. Brunson's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And here is Anunoby. After the 3-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. They get it again. Out to Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. Drills the 3-pointer. Edwards got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And here is Conley after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And Towns gets it to go.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson against Conley. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Anunoby. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knicks trail by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. For the finish, the dunk by Achiuwa.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Alexander Walker off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Ingles can't get it to go.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Timberwolves leading by 4. There's the triple. He can't get that one. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court to try to make something happen.
Alexander Walker passes to Shannon. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
First 2 fouls.
Here's Shannon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Garza. Good on the triple. Garza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Lets it go. And the officials call a traveling violation. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now, Alexander Walker hasn't made one yet. Out to the wing. Ingles against Hart. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Sims has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Shannon, defended by DiVincenzo. Hard against Ingles. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
They get the rebound. Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. And he jams it with authority.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Here's Shannon. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. The tray. Rebounded by Hart.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. McBride's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Achua kicks to Sims. There's a screen by Achua. DiVincenzo passes to Sims. To the middle. Stolen. With 1 on the clock. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. We'll start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Out to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one goes on Anunoby. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Randall down low, defended by Towns. Randall no good. Jacks up a three.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
It's stolen by Randall. Bridges, no one around him. Robinson passes to Brunson. Lets it go with a three. And another shot. And Robinson with the layup.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Outside Robinson. Anunoby has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
And Brent, three very important pieces of this Knicks roster all went to the same college and played on the same team.
Brunson, Hart, and DiVincenzo, what a remarkable reunion it was for those three players. But to not only be together, it was about the success that they shared in the Big Apple. They all won in 2016, that collegiate championship, and carrying that hard-nosed approach to the Knicks has been big in terms of paying dividends.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by New York.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Anunoby outside. For the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Pass to McBride. .103 left here in the third quarter.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Shannon, no good. New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
To the right side. And the wide-open shot from Reed connects from three-point range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Drives to the hoop. That one goes. It's counted. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's McBride, defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And New York, looking at who they've got. Miles McBride out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Achua. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by McBride. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Minnesota in the lead, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Garza. No good with the triple. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. To take the lead, Sims kicks to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, you want to chase him off the 3-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Pass to Garza. And here's Reed. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Shannon. Trains it from beyond the arc. Shannon's got himself on the board with 3 there. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
McBride passes to DiVincenzo. Back to McBride. To the inside. Achua. It's good. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Alexander Walker with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on that one. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Good on the second free throw.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And they go to the intentional foul. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
First team foul.
Brunson against Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal.
Second team foul. The play is over reviewed under NBA rules.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards from the arc. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brunson, offensive rebound.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Minnesota with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
The coach's challenge has been issued.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Back to Alexander Walker. Nails the triple.
That is world class.
Well, seeing that there, a huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Brunson. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. That's to McDaniels. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Anunoby outside. Bullseye! And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so it's the Timberwolves.
star.
Greetings and welcome to the NBA. Clark. Gotta love an old-fashioned Eastern Conference brawl.
Oh, man, I tell you, when you get two powerhouse teams together from the East, it just has a different feel to it. It's just different. Almost like rewinding the clock and going back to the future a bit.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Brunson runs point, Anunoby slots in at the 2. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Middleton, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Robinson. Up top Randall. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Lillard. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
For 3, Randall sinks it from distance. Randall's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Second team foul.
Lillard outside. Trent outside. Middleton from the outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Clapping back at him. Middleton says, I can do that too.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. Portis, the pass to Lillard, fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Here's Lillard. After the basket by New York on the other end. And the dunk by Lillard.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Trent. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whip. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The head is under video review. 2 minutes are allowed to review the
ball. Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Brunson against Trent. Pass to Portis. Back to Trent. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, here's Lillard. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kept alive. And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Trent finds Middleton. Pulls up. Oh, Robinson with a block. And Anunoby for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here.
Take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
We've got Jackson. Prince is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Lopez, the screen on Achua. From deep, Johnson. Achua with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Shots good by Hart.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Prince against Achua. Jackson outside. Outside Johnson. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Hart. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Achua. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose, and they get it back. McBride passes to Hart. Buries it from 3. Hart's got 7 points.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Johnson against DiVincenzo. Johnson passes to Lopez. Right outside. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Hart sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Johnson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Wide open look. And another miss by Milwaukee. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. Offline with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's McBride. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Right side of Chua. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this game. From deep, Johnson. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Here's McBride. He got a piece of it.
Well, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
Prince finds Lopez. Right outside. It's Prince on the wing. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's McBride, hounded by Wright. 34 seconds left to play in the half. And there's the 3-second violation. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Jackson outside. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Wright. No good, off the front rim. Johnson against DiVincenzo. It's Hart on the wing. Here's DiVincenzo. The 3-ball. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close rally as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for New York, Anunoby and Bridges filling out the perimeter. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. And it's Brunson in at the point. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Good on the bucket. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Anunoby for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Lillard against Anunoby. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Brunson surveys. Bridges finds Anunoby, and here's Brunson. Lets the 3 fly, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Bridges against Lillard. Here's Brunson outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Trent on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Lillard against Anunoby. Trent for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson up top. Middleton covering. And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a
place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. For 3, Randall. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's now just a 1-point New York lead.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
Anunoby against Trent. Now here's Anunoby. He's closely guarded. Trent with the defensive effort. Here's Lillard. Back to Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Lillard outside. Count the basket and the foul. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. Jackson on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's Prince on the wing. McBride covers. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Bucks making a change here. Wright's checked in. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now McBride. Tipped, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Milwaukee shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's Wright. Tie game in Milwaukee. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Taurean Prince is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Jackson. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Lopez. Wright outside. 4 on the clock. Prince on the attack. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. And the free throw, no good.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
A new lineup here for New York. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And it's Randall with the jam.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Pass to Middleton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Brunson defending. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Trent from long range, and it's New York with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Free throw good from Brunson. That one misses.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Brunson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Brunson with the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, Giannis, just too much.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Bucks leading by 3. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Middleton outside. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Check by Randall. Here's Portis for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Lillard against Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. There's the triple. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Brunson against Middleton. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. And it's good.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Trent from long range. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Brunson with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
A 3 off the inbound. So New York wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And
matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. From deep, Trent buries the long-range jumper.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Now here's Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Conley's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Portis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Lillard against Edwards. Lillard the pass to Giannis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot misses. As they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more.
Towns wide open. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Portis throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Drills it from outside. Edwards got 6 points.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Let's go. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Out to Edwards. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Inside. Stolen by Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot by Lillard, wide open. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Knocks it loose. Middleton outside. Lillard outside. Bucks passing it around. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Bucks leading by 10. Lillard outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Some worried doors, some other log jam up front for the Timberwolves. But it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Lillard misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 9.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Jackson. Taurean Prince is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson, and it's Wright in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shannon passes to Ingles. Reed with it. Here's Garza. No good off the front iron.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Timberwolves trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing it.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated, definitely. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to Alexander Walker. Ingles with a screen on Wright. It's tipped and stolen by Wright. Johnson left side. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Johnson kicks to Prince. Here's Wright. That one wide left.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Pass to Shannon. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 12. Now Jackson. Still yet to score. And the basket by Johnson.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Lopez. The fader. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 13.
Milwaukee foul. Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now right defender. Johnson against Ingles. Offensive rebound. Alexander Walker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Prince's shot is good.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Baseline try. Here's Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got his first basket.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Wasted no time on that one.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Trent passes to Portis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Takes it down to Middleton. There's the lob to Portis. And that one's good by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Conley with a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team. But he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here is Conley. He's got 6. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Conley against Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Towns kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Three-pointer. Edwards with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Giannis against Towns. Here's Giannis. Outside Portis. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo inside. Gobert on him. Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Edwards can't hit.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And here's Giannis from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. To stop the drought, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Jackson. Takes the 3. Garza pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Johnson for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And Reed has it in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Milwaukee leading by 12. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Reeves got 5.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Shannon passes to Ingles. Lets it go with a 3. Got it off in time, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 9. And we'll be back with... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5, down 3.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Edwards against Lillard. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley surveying the D. Edwards against Giannis. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Lock at 6. Over onto the Kumbo. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Conley for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo using his size!
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
He had a nice open look right there.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Michael Conley. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
They get it back. And finished off by Gobert.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about this?
Oh, Giannis! Wow!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Antetokounmpo. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Towns.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Towns for three. The rebound by Middleton.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
From deep, Giannis. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's Edwards on the wing. Look at Edwards shotting home the three.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Giannis with it. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Lillard. On deep, Trent, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Back to Edwards. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Into the lane. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Towns for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Milwaukee now. They led by as many as 18 points. A shot by Middleton, wide open, sinks the triple. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gobert, no good. A good look from Giannis, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They made
the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.